Well, throw me in a bowl and call me Sheckler. Skateboards are coming to Riders Republic. Last week, the studio confirmed the newest sport to hit the ridge, and I don't want to say we called it, but we're going to unpack all of our thoughts in just a second, so hang tight. Welcome back to the Riders Report.
Before we get started today, we want to recognize our existing YouTube members. A special thank you goes out to executive producers Bonecrusher 2D, Coach 34, and my mom, co-producers Captain Snowbeard, and our fans and Fans Plus.
If you'd like to become a member for as low as 99 cents a month and help support our channel, you can hit join below to learn more about perks like early access to the Riders Report, emojis and badges, a members only video per month, sneak peeks, and more.
Riders Republic is now a part of the Ubisoft Plus Classics library on PlayStation. That means if you have PlayStation Plus Extra or Premium, you can now play the game absolutely free.
Wow, is that it? That seems kind of light for news.
I think so. They had a couple tweets. Oh, wait, skateboarding is coming to the game, so we have to talk about that.
Well, it's here. The new sport for Riders Republic is on the horizon. It is not an instant release. There's still some time to go before it is ready to be ported into the game. But we do have confirmation now that skateboarding is the next sport to make it to Riders Republic. I mean, with the snow skate and then the hoverboard, it'd be kind of weird if they went with dirt bike, right?
We kind of saw this coming, all right? Everyone was asking for skateboard since the game launched, and then we did see snow skate, we saw the hoverboard, and now they confirmed that skateboard is coming in Season 8, which is fall 2023, so it's not too far away, which means they already have some work well underway.
Yeah, and you know, we've talked about this in the beginning. I mean, before the beta even came out, we talked about the possibility of having skateboards in the game and whether or not that would be a pro or a con. We're going to get to that in just a bit, but I did really like how they unveiled all of this. It was like a 3-day tease where they kind of dragged it out. First day they teased the pictures of the ramps and just said, oh, what's going on? You know, it's clearly a skate sport or a park sport, but we weren't entirely sure. People were guessing maybe rollerblading. Some people were guessing dirt bike or some kind of, you know, endurance bike, whatever. But then the next day they showed a little more that kind of, you know, led to skateboard. And then finally they showed us that mocap footage of Vincent Milou and George Poole, which I am very excited to see those mocap performances in the game. You know, along with the two new sports that we do have already with snow skate and hoverboard, we're going to get a full new trick set. And I wonder if that skateboarding trick set will port over to those boards as well once it makes it to the game.
I'm not sure. Yeah. And we also are getting a new area in Season 8 from the timeline that they had back last week or in the community update. So I would hope that that's something Area 52 size or a little bit smaller, but it seems like they'll be adding something to support skateboarding being added. And that's also when we're going to get replay mode, at least the teasing in the comments. So that could be a pretty big update. If we're going to get edits, we're going to get skateboard and maybe a whole new skate park. That's big compared to what they had on the year 2 roadmap so far. And people were saying it doesn't seem like there's a lot, but now they came out with this.
Yeah, this might be a game changer. I'm still very hesitant to say that it will. It might be a game changer. I mean, let's just face the facts here. How many video games are skateboard specific right now? I mean, what game just released, a year ago? Not even a year ago. Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2 came out for next gen. So, you know, and then we have Skater XL. We have hints of Skate maybe making a resurgence here soon. This is a big genre that they are dipping their toes into. I just hope that it is done well. I hope replay mode can compete with the keyframe replays in Skater XL and just you name it. Any skate game has that element of replay, that element of video edits a part of it. I just hope that it's done well in this game, because that's going to be the sink or swim model, not the physics, not the gameplay, not the trick sets. It's going to be how well can you portray this in a music video in a skate edit.
Mm-hmm. And I think skateboarding in general being added will help a little bit. We talked about there's multiple skateboard games. When Skate comes out for EA, I feel like that'll take a lot of the simulation, or more simulation riders. Was always known for using the analog sticks to have supreme control over all of the tricks that you do. But Ubisoft is going in the direction of the Crew and some of their other games, where it's not the most technical or like having like very detailed tricks, but you can do whatever you want in the game. So they'll have every action sport. If you're a skateboarder, you can ride. If your friend's a biker, they can ride. And there's events that you can do together throughout the map. So they really kind of lean on that social side, and then just having a lot of options for you.
Yeah, that is very fair. This is not just a one and done single niche sport kind of game. It is, we've said it before, it's an arcadey game where you can do whatever you want. So I do see the appeal. I just hope that it is done properly, because I do think that they can do skateboarding and a replay mode as well as the rest of them. I just hope it doesn't get lost under some insane paywall, or, just loss of features somewhere along the road. That was a lot of what we saw in the Reddit comments, just coming off of the Ultimate Ridge pack and all of the debate over whether it was too expensive or not. They're releasing a new sport, and everyone, it's still fresh in their minds, is going, oh, how much is this going to cost? Is it going to be, are they going to tell us that the boards are customizable like they told us the bikes were going to be customizable, and they're really not? Or we're going to have to pay $2 per custom feature. What is this model going to look like? Do you think, just right now speculating, do you think this is going to be a paid release, or do you think that skateboards will just be added to the game in an effort to pull people in at the base level to download riders for the first time?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember what happened with BMX, to be honest. Was I'd have to look back, the BMX sport was free or not. I feel like when they charge $15 for the hoverboard, that it'll probably be a pack where you get both. I don't know if you'll be able to use the skateboard outside or not, though. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with this and the release of Season 8, because you're also going to have the replay editors. So where are they going to draw the line from free to paid to a possible year 2 pass, or year 2 pass after year 2's done? It gets a little confusing.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little hairy come the end of Season 2. The only other thing that I can think that is not concerning, just a question that I have, will the skateboards be able to traverse every single type of element? Like, snowboards, sure, I guess you can go on the concrete. Of course, you can go on the mud, whatever. But will they allow skateboards to kind of break physics with their tiny wheels and go in the dirt, in the grass, in the snow, which, in real life, they can't? If
anything, I think we'll get a mountain board, just like how we got the park BMX, but then we also got a dirt BMX, and the dirt BMX I don't think was mentioned too much before launch until maybe a week or so ahead. But we got an all new concrete place with Area 52. And if we're getting a new area for skateboard, there will be plenty for the normal skateboard. And then they might add one of those mountain boards or all terrain boards to let you do some stuff around the map. But obviously you want to use the main skateboard.
Yeah, it's also going to be really interesting. You mentioned the skate park and how we're kind of building out these urban areas in the game. Will they build out a more urban, like a city landscape, like we got Alaska in Steep? Are they going to build out like an urban area, some kind of cityscape? Or are they going to try and keep this to the same vibe of the national parks, keeping it with nature, keeping the wood features? I could see them going either way. You get the attitude of skate with the urban, but then you're losing the conservation and the oneness with nature if you do go that route as well.
They do have a couple different options, so curious to see what they do. We also have that new hacker group, FOR, I think, Future of Riding. They had a special master race, so maybe they'll do like a Fortnite Neo Tokyo City. I doubt that's what they're going to do, but it's just the group came out of nowhere, so maybe they're hinting at something.
Yeah, this has been an action-packed month. Like these last 3-4 weeks for Riders Republic have just been just smacking you in the face left and right. For good or for bad, you've been getting a lot of new in Riders Republic. So take that for what you will. I know that I am excited for skateboards. I am also excited for what comes next, because I don't think they're done right after skateboards. I still think they have a few tricks up their sleeve. This game is just the biggest extreme sports sandbox that we can dream of. So before the board is even in our hands, I'm looking forward to the future. And what do you do after skateboard? This was one of the biggest asks that we've had since the release. And now that it's coming, what is next?
Well, everyone's been asking for scooters, so maybe they'll finally go there. But one thing before we forget it too, if you want to try the skateboard, you do have a chance to join the tests. They posted the link and we'll have it down below as well. They have a technical test server and you can register for your chance, and you might be among the first to try skateboard and give them some feedback. So hopefully they'll get some good feedback from that, see how it plays, and then they'll actually have something in the fall that everyone's going to like.
Yeah, let us know what skateboard game you're playing right now to prepare for this fall when skateboards make it to Riders Republic.
Well, it was a very busy week for Riders Republic posting over on Twitter. It was pretty slow over in self-promo over on our Discord, so we have just one video of Ian Hawk BMX hitting some insane spots in Pipe, which is a BMX game that kind of focuses on the more simulation side, and that fits Ian perfectly with what he's able to do in Riders Republic. It's just disgusting what he can do here in Pipe.
Yeah, 100%. Go give the man a like and a subscribe over there on YouTube. Link down below. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 72 out of our first 100 guaranteed episodes of the Riders Report. Special thanks, as always, goes out to our YouTube members, executive producers Bone Crusher 2D, Coach 34, and Mama Bell, along with co-producers Captain Snowbeard and our fans and Fans Plus.
And if you want to be a member just like them, it'll help support the channel, support the videos, and you'll get cool perks as well, which it will tell you what you get if you hit join down below. You can also just subscribe or, follow us on all of our other links down below, I believe, under our links.
Yeah, quick, easy. I have nothing else to say. SpaceX was supposed to launch today, but they didn't, so I'm salty. That's about it. That's what's going on in my neck of the woods. What about you? How's the weather?
It's gross. It rained all day today.
It was nice and sunny here. All right, we'll leave you to it. We'll see you next week. Same place, same time. I'm Nick.
And I'm Mitch.
And we'll see you on the slopes.